a significant portion of people who exercise in the morning are actually Chinese people. I don't see other ethnicities here as much as the Chinese people. And this is the same thing I observe everywhere else in the world. That in the morning in the parks, you see a lot of Chinese people. They'll be working out. They'll be like morning exercise is such a big thing in Chinese society. Like back in China, I would just when I was in Shanghai, I would go to Luxin Guanyuan in the morning. In Shanghai, I was in Shanghai from 2004 to 2009. Yeah, and then in the morning it would be completely packed. The whole like since like 5 a.m. it will be packed. You see this? They're speaking in Chinese. All Chinese folks here. Oh, and you can hear the music. Tai Chi music is starting, so the Tai Chi people are starting. Oh, Lolo, yes, you're first. So that's let's take a look. So guys, just in case you guys just join me, this is my park near my place, our neighborhood exercise park. See people playing badminton, and the Tai Chi people are just starting. You can hear the Tai Chi music now. In here. And this place, as you can see from the structure over there, this place can double as a baseball court as well. This place does a lot of things, especially weekends. This whole place will be packed. Like every weekend, since maybe 6 a.m., this place will be packed with mainly Chinese people exercising. A lot of Chinese people exercising here. Like everywhere in the world, I see Chinese people exercise the most, I think. I don't see as many other ethnicities here. Those guys, those are Chinese. This Tai Chi group is Chinese as well. It's family playing badminton, they are Chinese as well. Yeah, that makes it even if those guys are not Chinese, it's really the overwhelming majority of the people exercising in this area are Chinese. Oh, and hi Will. Let's take a look at some messages. Grope The Rookie. Hi Rookie. Always Chinese. My part 2. Oh, what do you mean? What's your part 2? Lolo, tell us a story about a scary. Yep. So guys, today's highlight will be. See, I've been back here in New York for 3 weeks now. Yeah. So today's live stream. I'm so sorry I missed yesterday's live stream. It's part of what I'm gonna say. You know. Why I missed yesterday's live stream is part of the story. But so sorry for missing yesterday's live stream. And today, the highlight of my live stream is really to give you guys an update on how I'm coping over the past 3 weeks here in New York. It's been 3 weeks. I'm going through not an easy time. Okay, it is probably the hardest time to adjust to a country that I've ever experienced. And I even got involved in a violent theft incident last weekend. So I will tell all this and more in about 25 minutes time, about 7:30 a.m., where most of our usual viewers are on, so that I don't have to tell the story thrice, how many times. So at 7:30 I will start telling the stories. From now until then, I will try to answer your questions and stuff. And for those of you new to my live stream, welcome. If you're wondering what this live stream is all about, this is a live stream where me going all around the world. I started this live stream back in Istanbul. This is episode 179, my 3rd week here in New York. And this is a live stream where in the morning I show you guys something about my neighborhood, grab a coffee, no coffee today, and then chit chat about anything and everything about life. Basically just anything about life, right? So if you're new to my live stream, welcome, and do help me by clicking the like button. I have just moved to New York City. This is Queens, Flushing, Koreatown, and I've been here for about 3 weeks so far. Actually, not about. It's been 3 solid weeks. 3 weeks. I came here two Wednesdays ago. So this is a 3rd Wednesday. So 3 weeks. So you see, Tai Chi is big here. So today I am streaming from my neighborhood exercise park. Let me show you guys around. See, these are the Tai Chi people. There's also someone doing a young style Tai Chi. As I say, you know, like the overwhelming majority of the people who exercise in the morning here, not just here, pretty much everywhere else in the world I've ever been to, are Chinese people. Chinese people, they do they are the most it's the ethnicity that does the most morning exercise that I've ever seen, like generally. So this Tai Chi folks, they're here almost every morning. And like today is you see a lot of basketball. There's a basketball court. It's all basketball. And this whole ring here is a baseball court. And then people playing badminton. There's the exercise corner over there. Let's take a look. Today is a weekday. Weekday morning tends to be slightly quiet, but if you come here on the weekend, I should show you guys weekend. This whole place will be packed on weekends, especially with kids playing basketball early in the morning, like 7 a.m. onwards. This place will be packed full of people playing basketball. Pretty nice place, huh? Oh, American flag. Can you see the American flag? Yes, I am actually really in America. Okay, so this is the exercise corner here. Actually, it's a playground corner. But a lot of bodybuilding people, they will come to this corner here to do their pull-ups and air planks and all that stuff. There's this rings here. You can do your pull-ups and your hangs. A lot of people hang from here. A lot of people hang from here. Yes, you'll be surprised. A lot of people actually really hang from here. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome. I'm sorry, this might be the most boring live stream in the world. I don't know why so many. Like I'm really always grateful so many of you so regular on my live stream. Lolo, thanks for being first today. But I don't talk about anything in particular. I don't usually start my do my live stream with anything in particular, with any topic I want to talk about. But today I do have a topic to talk about. Today I really want to share with you guys how I'm coping and how I'm adjusting to life here in New York after 3 weeks. It's not easy. It's been a very, very difficult transition. I would say the most difficult transition that I've ever had, because New York is not an easy place to adjust to, and I've been through some serious in just 3 weeks. I've been through some really serious shit. Yep, personally. So stay tuned as I tell all this story and more in the coming 20 minutes or so, because I want to wait for more of my regulars to come on before I tell all this story, so that I don't have to tell it like twice or thrice. Okay. Rookie, I mean park. Your park. Oh, this is your park? A rookie. Oh, the incident at CQ was interesting. Oh, Grope The Rookie. Who are you? You're someone I know in real life, right? Who are you? Lolo. Hahaha. Gerald L. Sup, Limpeh. Nice to see you again from SG. Oh, Gerald. Hi. Welcome. Wow. You know, I think this is this new timing is actually a lot better timing for my viewers from Asia, yeah, because when I was streaming 10 a.m. from Istanbul, it's about 3 a.m. in Asia, 3 p.m. in Asia, where most of my Asian viewers are actually still at work. Lolo, Limpeh, are you gonna come back to SG? No, I don't have any plans for Singapore. I tried, and you guys know what happened when I last tried to go to Singapore. I'm never gonna try again. That much I gotta be very honest with you guys, right? You may be disappointed to know, but after what Singapore did to me, I'm never considering going there ever again. Never again. Elma! Hey Jared, he's not going to, bro. Yeah, Jared knows, yeah. Jared, you know what I went through in Singapore, right? Nobody have to go through that kind of bullshit. And I don't forget and I don't forgive because it's too much. Low, GG man, yeah, GG Singapore, GG. No more. I got no intention to go there, nor any intention to draw any line between myself and Singapore. Gerald, cause of hate. Yeah, the level of hatred in Singapore society these days just baffles me. I never knew Singapore could evolve, or rather devolve, into a society like this. It's very disappointing. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I left Singapore almost 20 years ago, and it was a very different Singapore. Of course, at those times, that was like before the era of smartphones and internet, before the era of social media. And Singapore was a much more innocent, much more accommodating, much more inclusive place. Right now, what I experienced in my short 2-week trip back to Singapore 2 years ago was a place full of hatred, full of xenophobia, and an extreme strong cancel culture even against their own people. So it is very disappointing. Grope The Rookie. Oh yeah, especially summer. What especially summer? Elma. Oh yes, I saw the flag. Oh Elijah, hey, 안녕하세요 Elijah. One step at a time, Limpeh. A rookie. I'm Brian. Oh Brian. Oh welcome. Thanks. Hey Brian, if you're at home, come to the park. Join me in my live stream. What are you doing up there watching my live stream when you can be on my live stream? Come on. In case you guys don't know, Grope The Rookie here, Brian, is one of my best friends here. We play the Vanguard card game together. For those of you who have been following me for the past at least 3 years, you know what this Vanguard card game is all about in my life, yeah? For one time, I was very serious about it. James League, welcome, good morning. Singaporeans are so sensitive these days, yeah. And I'm sensitive as well, you know. Gerald, you planning to come back Asia though? We can meet in real life. I have no plans for Asia. I have no plans. Okay, look, I have no plans not just for Asia. I have no plans for anything. Like I always tell people, you know, I don't ever plan where to go next. Very few people believe me when I say I never plan which country to go to. And yet I have lived in so many countries over the past almost 20 years. It looks like I had a plan, right? But I'm telling you, I never had a plan. I'm always like pushed around by life, and I go to places pretty much because I have to. I spent almost 2 years in Istanbul, yeah? Guys, do you guys know that I never planned to go to Istanbul? That almost 2 years in Istanbul was a one-day decision. It was not planned at all. It was a decision made in a single day, with the air ticket bought the very same day. Yeah. So I actually don't plan anything. You guys may be surprised. I don't plan anything. Whenever I go to one country, I plan to stay till I cannot stay. Okay, I plan to stay till my time runs out. And inevitably something always changes and my time usually runs out. But I'm hoping I can stay longer here in New York. Like so far, my record over the past 20 years has been 5 years. I've not lived more than 5 years in a single city. Cities that have clocked 5 years were Shanghai, Beijing, and Seoul. I clocked 5 years in these 3 cities only. I've never clocked more than 5 years in anywhere. So I'm thinking, like, could I clock more than 5 years this time around in New York? I don't know. So as you can see, I plan to be here for a very long time. Okay, I don't plan to leave. Let's see what happens. James Lee, just a little joke and you get dogpiled. Oh, do I get dogpiled? I don't know. You know, people think I'm sensitive, but actually, if you know me well enough, you know I really don't care much. You see, if I'm all dogpile, like you say, I wouldn't be able to do this for so long. I won't be able to live in so many societies for so long. I would have been killed somewhere along the road. Okay. Rookie, IG, the world gained more hatred over the years for no reason. Because of the internet. The internet encourages hatred. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that like this technology is exactly a technology that explodes and encourage hatred. Like you don't see this much hatred and mess in the world be in the pre-smartphone era where I grew up in. Yeah. But because there's smartphone and internet, Now people can give expression to those hatred behind a veil and anonymity. And that veil anonymity encourages the expression of hatred because now there's no consequence. That's what this technology is doing to the world, actually. Grope The Rookie. I'm not sure if I can make it though. I just made some food. Man, have your food and come. I'll be here for an hour. Brian. Hey Brian, if you're free later, we can meet around, meet in the Paris Baguette and play some card as well. We don't have to go all the way to Roosevelt to do that. Grope The Rookie. I mean, I felt that too. The last time I saw you prior was like 4 years. Yeah. We go way back. See, a lot of very old friends here actually. Elijah, yeah, I don't even recall Turkey being even planned. Yeah, Elijah has been following me like ever since the first time I ever live stream. You've been there, yeah. And I always tell you guys all my plans, and you know, like nobody have heard me talk about coming to Turkey, and yet the very next day I was in Turkey. No plan. Gerald, what was your rank in the Navy? Oh, my final rank was captain, 03 captain. Not in vocational rank, but in military rank. I was a captain in the Navy. Elma, the anonymity of the anonymity of the internet emboldens cowards. I wouldn't say embolden cowards. It encourages expression of hatred. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's cowardice because actually, being ashamed of such expression is a good thing, and that's the thing that has kept human society in check for centuries, for millennia. But now that final check has been taken away from people. That final check of being ashamed to express very destructive emotions and views has been taken away. So look, we all hate something. We all bear grudges. It's all part of being human. But what kept human society the way it is, what kept the peace in communities was our knowing that such things are destructive and it's not constructive, and we tend to just keep it in. Now a lot of people say, oh, keeping it in is not good, but keeping it in to a certain extent has been how human beings live in peace with each other for millennia. And now that final check has been taken away, and you see what happened. See what's happening around us. This whole so-called cancel culture thing is a direct consequence of human beings being able to give expression to destructive thoughts with no consequences. Now nobody knows who you are and all that stuff. So behind this veil of anonymity, human beings can hurt together and then start to do real harm to people which otherwise back in those days you would never be able to. And this is a power that human beings never had before, you know. And you cannot say there's only certain people are guilty of these things. Honestly, all human beings are guilty of this thing. We all have it. It's just the only thing is, do we choose to give expression to it, or do we choose to join the herd? That's the only difference, you know. Grope The Rookie. I may drop by. I don't know. My friends want me to do something at the store. Oh, you're going to the store? Okay. Elma, most of these people don't have the guts to say that crap to your face. Yep. Not having the guts to say the crap to your face, and because you risk getting punched in the nose, is exactly why human beings have been able to live in close proximity for millennia. Because of this thing, we know there are consequences. But internet and this social media technology, a lot of people think like it's a good thing. No, I never think internet or social media is a good thing. Then some people may ask me, no, you're profiting from social media. You're using social media. You're doing your channel on social media. How can you say bad things about social media? I always say, I could just not do this. I get nothing from this. I profit nothing from this. Every day I beg you guys to buy me a coffee. I'm not making any money from this. I'm just using this platform because it exists, and since people are using it anyway, I'm just trying to share my life. But like I said, I'm completely fine if tomorrow the whole internet gets shut down. My life, I think my life would dramatically improve. Yeah. Because why? Because I was born in the 70s, my friends. I lived more than half my life without the internet. Oh, and it was a good life. I'm telling you how good life was back then, you know, where before the internet, I know a lot of you watching my video right now, you don't even know what that kind of world is, right? Like you're born immediately into the world of internet, and you probably grew up with an iPad in your hand, isn't it? Yeah. For me, I grew up catching worms, eating wild fruits in the hills, you know. Grope The Rookie. I don't have much social media talks because I don't feel the need to express anything to anyone but my friends, and my friends alone. Maybe questions. Oh, this is a very... See, most people here don't know. Grope The Rookie here, Brian, he's very young. He just graduated from college. But I knew him like 4 years ago when he was in high school, and he was already sharing with me very enlightened views that are not his age. Very enlightened person. I always enjoy talking to him, even though, man, I'm old enough to be his father. To be honest, if I got married and I had a kid in my 20s, it would be his age. But I've always enjoyed playing Vanguard with him, and even chit-chatting with him about things that's happening in the world. He display a level of maturity and leadership that I don't see in people his age, and he's so humble and he's so simple. He don't care what people think about the way he looks, the way he dress, or what. You know, he will wear the same T-shirt every fucking day. I have nothing against your T-shirt, Brian. Because I wear the same T-shirt every day too, and I don't even wear proper shoes. Okay, Grope The Rookie. I will feel bad for thoughtlessly dog on something like a bad joke. Grope The Rookie, especially with people that doesn't know me or I know. Yep. Elma, visit Limpeh for a couple of minutes. But if you guys have been following me on my Instagram, you have seen Brian before, because like last weekend, I took a photo with him and I posted on my Instagram. The fat guy was Brian. Grope The Rookie. I feel like the internet isn't used for what it should be. Yeah. Internet should be a place to share real information, to share knowledge, to promote the propagation of knowledge and information. But I'm sad to say that from what I see, it's been used mostly for hate. Like mostly, I'm not even saying this is a majority. I'm not even saying it's a minority case. You know, I'm not even saying that hatred is a byproduct anymore. No, I think it's the main product of the internet right now. So many people are cashing in on it. So many social media are really just making money off of all these things, all this hatred. Even news podcasts, everything is about hatred and bad things, because bad things and hatred sells. Like, you know, like you guys know, like I got the most views on the most single day views on my channel on the day I got cancelled. That being, you know, like bad things sells. People are interested in bad things, you know. Elma, living without internet was no sacrifice. Exactly. The air was better, especially for children. Exactly. Living without internet, that's why right now, for me in my life, apart from just like live streaming, I put my phone away. I don't even use my phone for anything. You look at my phone, there's no apps. I don't use any kind of apps. I don't even Google for information. I ask people. Then my wife she will always ask me, you know, why don't you just Google for this? Why are you asking around? Well, I'm old school. I don't Google. I ask real people for real opinions. I don't Google. I don't Google. James Leach. I remember those days without internet and cell phones. When you went out, there was no way to contact you. Don't you miss those days when you go out and nobody is pestering you? Man, I really love it. Like when you go out, when you make an appointment to see someone, the people will be at that place at that time without having to call you up like 16 million times in between. Oh, I'm 10 minutes away, I'm 5 minutes away. Why do you have to tell me you're 10 minutes, 5 minutes away? Just be there on time. And if you want to reach me at a time of my convenience when I'm free and enough to be sitting by the phone. Otherwise, don't bother me. You know, you guys who know me in real life, you guys know that I have a very weird habit. I have a very, very weird habit. You guys know what that weird habit is? I don't ever pick up the phone. I just don't. You can call me on my cell, I will never pick it up. My phone is perpetually on silent. I don't pick up the phone. Except if it's for my wife. But my wife knows that, so she don't call me either. You know? I just don't pick up the phone. I don't. I don't change the way I operate just because the world is changing around me. Just because there's technology, I don't change the way I do my thing. I do me. The world can do them. I don't care. I do me. You know? Oh, Anthony Nobles, hello, welcome. 좋은 아침이에요. Elma, please hit the thumbs up button. Yes, guys, please help me by clicking the like button if you enjoy our little discussion. And also, for those of you who would like to buy me my coffee, later I'm going to grab a coffee. You can go to the comment section and click on the little S button. All right. The rookie, yes, let me buy 17 pairs of the same black tee. I mean, Brian, I'll be grateful if you actually bought 17 pairs of the same tee, you know, but you don't even do that. Okay, Lolo, so true. So true what? Lolo, that's how the social media works. Oh yeah. The rookie. I use my social media for communication and look up things that I forgot, like a cut name. Oh, yeah, that's legit. Half the time when I'm not at home, my phone is like nowhere to be found. Oh, you know, you're like so old school, you know, Brian. Like I think you're like 24 years my junior. But whenever I talk to you, like when we share views like this, I feel like you're my peer, you know. It's either I'm very young or you're very old. Which is it? Okay, the rookie. My friends always be asking for whose phone is mine, which is mine. Oh, Elma. Air should have been live. Don't know where air came from. Oh, predictive text. But you know, guys, welcome to my live stream. Today, my live stream is really about sharing how I'm adjusting to life in America over the past 3 weeks. I've just officially moved. So guys, for those of you who don't know, this trip to New York is not like my other trips to other countries. I'm pretty much here to stay, actually. I have no plans to leave. So I'm pretty much here to settle down, to live and build a life. Like, settle down at last after 20 years of roaming around the world. And so it's kind of different. And today I just want to share with you guys how I'm coping. The last 3 weeks that I've been here, I came from Istanbul. I came from almost 2 years in Istanbul. 2 Wednesdays ago. So this is the 3rd Wednesday, and therefore 3 weeks here in New York. I say the last 3 weeks have been has been a rough ride for me, and as Brian knows, I was even personally involved in a very scary, violent theft in just 3 weeks. You know, guys, I don't even experience or encounter things like this in like 10 years of being in any other country. So, but in just 3 weeks of being here, I encounter stuff like that. So I'll go through all these stories with you guys in just a moment. Look at your comments for a bit. Elijah, I haven't had access to my phone in 4 months. Oh, shish. Low. Oh, shish. Why not Singapore? Why not Singapore what? Oh, Low, you don't know what happened to me in Singapore? Maybe you don't know. I got mothership and cancelled 2 years ago when I tried to go to Singapore during that 2 weeks quarantine itself. And that was what prompted me to make the decision to go to Turkey in just 1 day. So the moment I finished my quarantine, without ever stepping out into Singapore, I got onto a cab straight to the airport and I left. And I left saying I'll never be back in that part of the world again. In fact, I have no reason to be in that part of the world. Why should I be there? You know? So now that I'm settled down here in America, all the more I have no reason to think about Singapore. I just want to live I just want to leave that shit behind. Lolo. I just want to leave all that behind. I just want to leave all that behind. Singapore to me is like a very toxic ex-girlfriend. Yeah. I'm sad to say this after all these years. But that was what I went through. And nobody has the rights to judge me for what I'm saying here. Because you did not go through what I went through. The hell of being judged and cancelled by hundreds of thousands of people pouring onto my channel and saying all kind of shit. Okay, that's the kind of welcome I got. And I'm never even going to try again. Never again. The Rookie. I guess some parts of the world just experience too much of the good to the point the bad starts to pick its head. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to know, and I don't care anymore. I don't care to know. Yeah. For now, guys. Oh, hi, Jatana. Welcome, Ariana, to my live stream. For those of you, have a great day today, Anthony Nobles. Oh, and thanks a lot, Anthony, for always like following my Instagram. Thanks a lot. And yeah, for those of you new to my live stream, welcome. In case you're wondering, what the hell is this live stream about? Man, what's this yellow Asian dude here just blabbling away about life, like complaining about everything? Actually, this is not a complaint channel, yeah. This is just a live stream where, over the past 179 episodes, from wherever I was in the world, I started this live stream back in Istanbul. I just talk about life, tell you guys what I'm going through. So in a way, give you guys a window into my very alternative lifestyle, and let you guys know what it's like, and what's happening around me, And some of you think it's interesting. Well, I'm humble. Some of you have been following me like every single morning, like without fail. Elijah, Elma, very grateful. Just to name two, there's a lot more. Very grateful and very thankful for all of you, all the support, all this well. And today I just want to share with you guys how I've been coping with life here in America, here in New York. Here, this is Flushing, in the middle of Flushing Chinatown and Flushing Koreatown. This is the Chosunchok area, actually, the Chinese Korean area. And here I am in my neighborhood exercise park, where you see people doing Tai Chi, basketball, badminton, all kinds of things in the morning. But because it's a weekday, not a lot of people. Usually if you come during weekend, by 7 this place will be packed, especially full of kids playing basketball. Welcome. So yeah, I just want to go through today. Elma, I mainly get on internet to stay in touch with people. Yep. Information and entertainment. I don't even go to the internet for entertainment. Oh, Chapaimon! Been a long time! Oh, hisashiburi desu ne! Genki desu ka? Wow, I haven't seen you in a long time. The Rookie stream is just chatting about life, yeah? That's all this stream is about. It'll be too stressful to do a stream if I have to prepare some kind of script and some kind of topic to talk about and then memorize lines, You won't be able to do a live stream like that. Just talking about life. Jopaimon, is that a Tai Chi group? Yeah, it's a Tai Chi group. Like everywhere in the world I go to, including America and everywhere else I've ever been to, the morning, if you go to a park, the Chinese people will be exercising. Chinese people are very into morning exercise. It's a good thing, I don't see this in any other culture. I don't even see this in Korean culture, I'm telling you. Elma, Singapore ended sadly, yeah. Yeah, I'm very sad what happened in Singapore. Ended sadly. But there are good people there too. Hate that YouTube shut down your live stream. Yeah, exactly. It was a dick move, for sure. Yeah, but anyways, I can't say like it's a bad thing, because of what happened in Singapore, that drove me to Turkey, and I had a great 2 years in Turkey. I really, really enjoyed myself in Istanbul. And I still say that Istanbul is the best city I've ever lived in. I still miss Turkey a lot. I miss the people, I miss the surrounding, the sense of freedom, the sense of security, the sense of safety that I got in Istanbul. I really miss all that, yeah. Brian, what can I say? Tai Chi is an amazing form of exercise and just to relieve stress. I do Tai Chi too, I do Yang Tai Chi, I do Wu Tai Chi and Chen Tai Chi. I do Tai Chi too. And, you know, like I picked up Tai Chi when I was in Shanghai between 2004 to 2009, and I was the youngest practitioner in my group. My group all look like this, all 60s and 70s years old. So I train with them almost every morning. Yeah. Chopaimon, Genki, my intuition told me I should come to your channel, and just so happened you moved back to New York. I watched that video on your summary on Istanbul, enjoyed that content. Oh, I'm glad. Thanks for checking it out. Yeah. I'm still waiting, you know, I'm still waiting for Japan to open up as well. Yeah. Once Japan open up, I'll be taking a trip to Osaka as well. Well, anyways, yeah, so welcome back to my channel. Yeah, and James, it's surprising that there are so many Asian people in New York. Actually, in this area, this area called Flushing of Queens, this is China. This is between of Chinatown and Koreatown. I live in Koreatown. That's why the main ethnicity here is all Asian people here. In fact, in my area, I feel like I'm back in Korea. Like everything is in Korean. You go to a restaurant, people take your order in Korean language, like straight off. The wording, the signposts, everything's in Korean. You feel like here is Korea, which is why I think it's very unique. One thing unique about New York is just this: you can leave your ethnicity 100%. In fact, I know of people who tell me they can live without English in this area all their life. They live without speaking a word of English, and this is America. I have a few Chinese friends who speaks no English all their life, and they're not motivated to learn. They don't have to learn because you don't need any English in this area. It's crazy, huh? Elma, I live across the street from a park. It's mostly used for basketball. Oh, Brian, New York is either every type of people in one place or one type of people in like 5-mile radius. Yes. True. And Brian's is ethnic Chinese as well. He lives right here too. GY Tan, oh, welcome. Well, all my old friends are back. Yeah, Elma. Wish there was early morning exercise group in the park. I need to exercise and lose the weight. Oh, Brian, my place is filled with Hispanics and some sprinkles of Asians. Oh, okay. Oh, you live in the Levitt Park area then, which is very near. Yeah, you live across the street here, the Levitt Park area. Fury Fluff, hi Limpeh, long time no see, finally catch you live. Oh wow, okay. I don't remember seeing your handle before. Care to introduce where you're watching from? Brian, remind me who you are again. Fury Fluff, Brian, the rookie. My extended family sometimes aren't. Okay. GY Tan, let me guess, you live in Flushing. Yeah, exactly. This is Flushing's Koreatown. Yep. Flushing, in between of Flushing Chinatown, which is Main Street, and Flushing Koreatown, which is Murray Hill. This area here in between, you guys will be interested to know. This area here in between of Chinatown and Koreatown, guess what? It's mainly Chosunjuk. What is Chosunjuk? Chosunjuk is Korean Chinese. So in this middle area, see, in that area you get mainly Chinese restaurants. In that area, everything is in Korean language. In this middle area, you get Chinese Korean restaurants where you go in, like Chinese restaurants that serve you speaking Korean language and Korean soju. Yeah, so it's the same kind of like a geographical distribution even in Asia. Between China and Korea, you get the Chosunjuk area. Yeah, it's the same. It's very interesting. Brian, oh, you live in Roosevelt. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, Roosevelt is Hispanic area. Like 100% is Hispanic, man. My family used to live in Flushing, and my friends live in the Asia Field area. Oh, wow. So now that Cut Quest moved to Roosevelt, man, it's very convenient, yeah. It's like walking distance for you now. Then you don't even have to take the one stop to Flushing anymore, huh? Yeah, so guys, today I really want to share how I'm coping with my adjustment to New York. In a nutshell, it has been a very, very tough adjustment for me. Chopayamon, do you run into any theft in New York? Yep, I'm coming to that story. So over the past 3 weeks, even right now, I'm having a hard time adjusting to a few things. Number one, I'm just gonna talk about some of the like striking things. Yeah. Number one is the timing. Man, I've lived in Europe and Asian timing for the most part of the past 20 years. For the most part of my life, yeah. So for the most part of the past 20 years, I have always traded the US market. I have always traded the US market either in the afternoon or at night. So I usually wake up very late in the morning. I wake up like after 10 usually. And when I'm in like Far East, when I'm in Korea or Singapore or even China, I usually wake up after 12 because US market will close for me about 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Now US market opens at 9 a.m. for me, and I have to get ready by 8 a.m. And if I throw in this live stream, I will have to be up by 6 plus. Man, to me this is the hardest thing to adjust to right now. I am never a morning person, and now I'm going from a lifestyle where I wake up at 10 or 12 10 a.m. or 12 noon at my own leisure. Now I pretty much have to wake up like regular working people at 6 plus 7, do my live stream, and then get ready for the US market. To me, this has been the biggest challenge. I feel sleepy every day. It's like a perpetual jet lag, you know. And like you see, like right now, if you guys watch my live stream, I look sleepy all the time, you know. And like half the time I miss my live stream. Yes, remember like yesterday, I woke up at about 8:30. I missed my live stream. So yeah, to me, adjusting to live, the first most difficult thing for me to adjust to live in New York is the timing. It's my wake up timing. Like I've never been a morning person. This has been really hard. Hold up, let's check the Brian. Flushing was still a nice walking distance. Okay, yeah, it's a 30 minutes walking distance. GY Tan, you have jet lag? I don't have jet lag. I don't ever jet lag, by the way. I fly around the world so much. My record is this: 5 times to and fro Korea and New York, 5 times in 1 month, and I never jet lag. It's not about the jet lag. To me, it's about waking up this early in the morning every day. I'm not a morning person. I am making a very big lifestyle adjustment here, and it's very hard. It's very hard. Oh, May! Wow! Welcome back, May! Welcome to Flushing's, New York. Anyways, let's continue my story, yeah? If you guys want to know where I am and what this place is about, I gave a thorough introduction in the first 10 minutes, so do rewatch today's live stream. James, in Asia trading, US session is the best at 8 p.m. Depending on where in Asia you are. Used to be about 8, either 9 or 10 p.m. Or no, 10 or 11 p.m. actually. In Korea, yeah, or Japan. So to me, I love trading in Asia because I have the whole day free to do whatever I want, and then at night I'll just trade, and then I'll sleep from dawn all the way to noon again. Perfect life. I love trading from Asia. But anyway, so to me, this has been the most difficult thing for me to adjust to. Now, second thing, coming from Istanbul, all right, I'm very well adjusted to Istanbul. Coming from Istanbul, the lack of the sense of security and safety on the streets is something I find very hard to adjust to be honest. Every moment of walking down the streets in New York, I feel threatened. I feel something could happen. I feel there's danger everywhere. Oh, and you guys know what? If you have been looking at my short videos, there was like one night I went out to film raccoons for one of my upcoming videos, and I got chased by the raccoon. You know, the raccoon looked at me, crept towards me, and then started running. So wow, I ran like crazy. Okay, like even the wildlife here, even the street animals here are not as friendly as Istanbul. Okay, so it was like, do you know you can die from a raccoon bite here? Yo, I ran like crazy, man. If you want to see that raccoon that was creeping up to me, go to my channel and then watch my latest shot video. I got that little shot there. So when he got too close, I actually turned off my video and ran. I should have just kept on filming. Well, anyways. So the lack of the sense of safety. Like in Istanbul, I never felt threatened. Like I could walk in an alleyway, no lights, in the middle of the night, 2 a.m., and I never felt threatened. I never felt unsafe. And I asked women in Istanbul if they felt unsafe. You know, women in Istanbul, they dress so little. We call, like me and my friends, we call them Hotel November Charlie. Go figure, okay? Hotel November Charlie. They dress so little and they walk at night alone and they never felt threatened. Here in New York, in most parts of New York, everywhere I go, I feel threatened, to be honest. I don't feel safe, and I don't let my wife go anywhere without escort. This constantly on my toe, constantly on my guard, constantly looking behind my shoulder to see if I've been followed. It's actually very tiring. It is something I don't experience in Korea. It is something I don't experience in Turkey. And hell, it's something I don't even experience in China. In some of the wildest places in China, I don't even feel that way. So, it's, to me, this perpetually being on my guard, especially coming from a military background, this perpetually being in war zone, like high DEFCON kind of mood, is actually very draining. And some of you may say, oh, you're just being, oversensitive. Wow, that brings me to the story of the day. In just 3 weeks here in Istanbul, in just 3 weeks here in New York, I personally got involved with Brian, the rookie here, in a violent theft. You know what? Last Sunday when I was going to my card shop to play card games, you guys know, right? If you have been following me on my Instagram, I play Magic the Gathering and Vanguard card game. Then when I was at the door, I see like everybody blocking the door. I say, what the hell? Like, wow, today business is so good. 장사 진짜 잘 되네. 저 사람 그렇게 많은데? Wow. I was thinking in my head that, like, wow, today's business is good. So many people, and so I looked in, and I see everybody crowding at the door. And then I looked at the boss. The boss was actually first with his back on the door, and then I looked at him like that. And then he looked at me. And then you know what? He actually shifted a little. He shifted his weight a little. So I see, so now I can push the door open. And I actually pushed the slit open, and I actually squeezed through the door. And then I saw all of them crowding behind the door. All of them like holding on to one guy. Then the fuck is going on? And then I was just standing there watching the whole mess, That's it. And then from the conversation, then I realized that, oh, it's a thief. A thief who stole allegedly like $150 worth of Pokemon cards. Now, this is what I don't understand, though. If you're a professional enough thief, right, why steal Pokemon cards? If you want to make a living out of stealing, don't steal Pokemon cards. Go steal something. Go steal gold and gems, stuff like that. Why are you stealing Pokemon cards, man? Seriously? Anyways, the shop has CCTV all over the place. You can't even poop. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, they can't see you pooping. Okay, but anyways, now the thing is this. Then I realized it's a theft. And then I see like 5-6 guys holding on to that one guy and calling the police. So I said, no big deal. Then they got it under control. So I went into the shop. And then in a few minutes, I hear the shop is actually owned by a family. So everyone from grandmother to grandchildren, they work in the shop. Yeah. And I hear the grandmother shouting, help, help, help. You see, the fuck, And I ran to the door. Then, you know what I saw? Like the grandmother holding on to the thief guy, and then 2 other big guys outside the door, apparently buddies or brothers of the thief. banging the door down. Seriously, and boom, boom, banging the door down, and everybody was just holding on the door, just the door was like on the verge of just breaking in, and Brian, the rookie here, was ran, fell, like broke a little something on his wrist, and got like he really just fell flat on his face, got up, ran to the door, and just like, Brian, the rookie here, and he was holding down the door. Because he's a really big man. I would do shit holding down that door. Yeah, those guys are that big. And so you had like four big guys holding down the door, 2 guys ramming down the door. Those guys were ripped. And then I was standing there. I knew I couldn't hold down the door because the guy was already halfway in. Okay, the big guy, the big muscle guy outside, he was already halfway in. He's got his whole leg into the door, and they were shouting at each other, and it was chaotic. And then looking at the thief guy, only the grandmother was holding on to him, only the grandmother. And then I was looking at him and I was wondering, shit, should I take over, should I just hold on to the thief for the grandmother? Because the grandmother was holding on to the thief, and the thief was a very young dude. Oh, you see, the basketball guys are here now. Basketball. Yeah. So he was a very young dude. So I'm actually quite worried for the grandmother. I'm so afraid that she might get hurt should the thief guy actually like struggle or even elbow backwards. The grandmother could get seriously hurt. So between the door being broken down and the thief all alone with the grandmother, I was standing there deciding what the hell I should do, because it is a very chaotic situation. Okay, so rather than holding down the door, because I'm too small, those guys are really big, 4 big guys holding down the door, and the guy is already halfway in. You can't hold the door down much longer, to be honest. I'm just watching the thief. I'm just like, if he makes any big move, I'm gonna take over. Okay, but luckily that guy was just Yamcha. He was just standing there, and the grandmother has had her arm around the guy's waist, and the guy did not struggle. And because the guy was not struggling, I didn't do anything. I was just standing there because he wasn't struggling. So good, well and good. You're just standing there. I think he didn't want to hurt the grandmother too, which is a good thing. Yeah, you're just a thief. You're not a murderer, right? So he was just standing there, allowing the grandmother to hold on to him, and the rest of the guys trying to prevent his buddies from breaking into the shop, and me standing there watching the thief. And that was all I did. And it was just this close to the door being broken down and all hell broken loose. Police came at that moment of time, and so boom, everything was secured. And then you're like, oh, so that's it, that's the big story. No, it's not. That's not to me. The part that really shocked me was not this part. Are you guys ready for the real shocking part? Let me take the real shocking part is coming. The real shocking part happened after all this. Alright, I'm gonna check some messages first. Okay, let's see. Lolo, oh, nice hearing your story. Oh, let's see. Oh, a lot of messages. Okay, G Tan, I'm not a morning person. I usually do my assignments at night. Oh, Lolo, I'm playing League of Legends. Okay. Nice hearing your story. The rookie Brian, in New York feels safest with a group of 5 and most fun. Yeah, you need, in New York, you only feel safe if you're in a group of 4 or 5. Not even 2, to be honest. Elma, oops, looking forward to seeing the raccoon. Elijah, I'm like that here too. Really? Elijah, is that hyper vigilance that USA gives because you never know what's around the corner. Exactly. You just don't feel at ease. You're always up there. You're always on alert. It's very draining, to be honest. Grope the Rookie. I had this sense of danger since 10. It's crazy how much danger you can feel numb to. Yeah, true. Like the rookie pretty much grew up here in America, and he knows what I'm talking about. No matter how long you've been here and how well adjusted you are, you are always on alert. It's very draining. James, well, didn't expect New York to be that bad. Been to China 2 years ago. I felt China was safe. Yeah, I felt China was safe. Elma, American society is really broken down. It's been worse than this before, but got better. Broke down in values. Very sad and dangerous time we're living in USA. Yeah. Grope The Rookie. Of my years living here, that was my first time dealing with this. Really? Okay. And but Brian, can you imagine me being a new immigrant to New York, experiencing this within just 3 weeks? Like, I never even experienced this in my entire life or living anywhere else in the world, but within 3 weeks. It sounds really chaotic. Yeah, Brian, it was my leg that was pressed on the door. Hurts a lot. Now it's not that bad. Yeah, Brian here is a fucking hero, really. Elma, right, Elijah? Okay, are you guys ready for the big shocker? The big shocker was this. So after the whole incident blew over, so apparently the cops brokered a peace deal. So the thieves and their buddy pay up and agreed not to come back, and then the cops let them go. And so business continued, and then I continued to play my card. And then after that, later in the afternoon, I went home. Yeah, and you guys know what? This is the shocking part. On my way home, okay, which is one, actually technically two metro stations away from the card shop, okay, which is actually quite far from the card shop already, all the way home, okay. You know, my building is an L-shaped building. I live on this side of the L, and when I was walking up on that side of the L shape, I see that thief guy with his two buddies exiting that building. Right there, they exited the building in front of me, about 30 yards away. They were crossing across, so they didn't see me. But now imagine this: what if I have took over and held down that guy, and now I ran into them right beside my home, all alone, unarmed, all three of them? Can you guys imagine? Can you guys imagine my shock when I saw them coming out of the building like this, right in front of me? Those guys who were in the shop with the police, now right in front of me, like that. Can you guys imagine my shock? Brian, oh yeah, so much stress, I imagine. It's crazy. I mean, just in my head, immediately my head just exploded, man. Like, what if I had played a more active role and the police had let them go and I had met them right there, all alone, unarmed, 1 against 3? What would have happened? What would happen? It's a lot of stress, man. Like, this is the first time in my life I have ever encountered something so dramatic. I probably want to make a video about this, you know, like my misadventure video. I should make a misadventure video about this. I just really capture this episode for perpetuity on my channel. Yeah, man, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. So now everywhere I go, I bring my umbrella. Oh, shit. Shit. How did this come out? Now you guys know it's not umbrella. Hold on, I need to wrap it up. Everywhere I go, I bring my umbrella. My trusty umbrella. Oh, it's just an umbrella for protection from the sun. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's my update. 3 weeks here in America. I think I've been through too much for just 3 weeks. Adjustments have been difficult. Yeah, let's see how. And the rookie, my friends who regulars the shop, who told the story to, was in shock. My friends who regular the shop who I told the story to was in shock. And my friends who live in the Bronx was shocked too. Oh, yeah. Crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. I don't know how much more crazies I'll run into here, man, but New York is the land of crazies, man. Yeah. So guys, that has been the story. Lolo, are you allowed to bring an umbrella to shopping mall? I'm not allowed to bring my umbrella anywhere. This is completely illegal. Oh. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Especially now that I know who lives around the corner of my home and he recognizes me because I was standing in front of him all that while. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, 7 a.m. New York time. And today we did make a new record for the number of viewers. So wow, really appreciate it. And Elma, people steal merchandise almost every day from discount store at work. Wow. Most of the items have security devices on them. Of course, that increases the price. I hope no one comes in to shoot. Well, anyways, have a great day. I want to see you guys tomorrow, 7 a.m. Grateful for everyone, all my old friends coming back. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And Hamdram, you caught me on my goodbye. See you tomorrow, Hamdram. 7 a.m. New York time. This is Flushing's Korean town Flushing in New York. 안녕.